What is up and how is it going, guys and gals? You're listening to the voice of Boom Nation, and today I'm happy to be bringing you all another episode of Beginner Tip Tuesdays in Black Ops 2. In today's episode, we're going to be focusing on how to get more multi-kills in Black Ops 2 using your weapon. This is pretty tricky, and I know a lot of people have come to me with this question. I'll put one specific question up on screen. One guy asked me to make a video about this, and it's tricky because a lot of times, especially when you're new to Call of Duty, when you see a bunch of people on your screen, you want to kill them all, but you kind of freeze up, and you can't decide who to kill. So we're going to be going over that today, as well as some other things to keep in mind when you're going up against multiple opponents at once. So let's jump into an example here. You can see I'm on the map Plaza, and I end up getting a nice three-piece right here. This guy's shooting at me on my right. I go to try and pick him up, but the game unfortunately ends. So that's one quick example. Doesn't look like much, but when we slow it down, you can see my thought process. At first, I start going for the middle guy, which is actually not the smartest thing, but I basically blocked the guy out in the distance, out of my view, because he wasn't really a threat to me at all. I wasn't too worried about him. And then it just so happens that these two guys and actually the third guy all kind of line up for me, and I end up taking them out. You'll notice I'm taking fire from the right side, but the important thing to realize here is that the only reason I got 3 of those people is because if you look down at the kill feed, I got a headshot as one of my kills, and that's going to help me conserve bullets. If I hadn't gotten that headshot, I either might not have gotten the 3rd kill in time, or I might have run out of bullets before I was able to pick it up. In this next example, you can see I sneak up on 4 opponents right here, and I end up taking out 3 of them, but unfortunately the 4th opponent does take me out, and that is simply because I was not able to conserve my ammunition, and I was not able to pick up a headshot. As you can see in the kill feed there are no headshots. They were all body shots with my weapon, and because of that, in the bottom right hand corner, I have 0 bullets left in my clip as I'm attempting to take on this 4th opponent, and it does not work out. Of course, I end up getting taken out, and that is that. So make sure to conserve your ammunition. Maybe go for headshots if you feel like your aim is on par, and that'll help you get multi-kills a lot more efficiently. Now next up here we have a theoretical demonstration. We got 3 people on my screen. We got one all the way to the right looking off in the distance, one in the middle looking just to the right of me at that green tank, and we got one all the way on the left who's pretty much staring me down, and he is obviously going to be the highest, most imminent threat, and I need to take him out first. So we're going to pop a couple shots in his head, and then you want to transition to your next threat, and because of these 2 enemies right here, the next highest threat would probably be the guy in the middle, because A, he's closer, and B, he's looking closer to me with his cursor. And then of course you're going to transition to your final target, who was posing almost no threat at all. But let's say that the guy in the middle was also looking at you. Now you have a tough decision, right? This is where people start to freeze up. Do you look at the guy in the middle and shoot him first, and then go for the guy on the left, and then go all the way for the guy out in the distance? Actually, that would be the wrong thing to do, because if you move from middle to left to right, your cursor is actually having to travel more distance than it would if you simply went from left to middle to right. And because of this, you're going to be able to pick up kills faster if you can prioritize your targets and make sure that you're trying to move in one direction at all times. Of course, if the middle guy was staring you down and the other 2 were staring off in the distance, you would have to go for the middle guy first, but if at all possible, you want to move in one direction the entire time, and that's going to help you get more multi-kills as you play Black Ops 2. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, please go ahead and leave me a like rating down below to let me know. I am back from vacation, guys, so hopefully more videos will be coming out. I'm sorry for the long wait, but more videos will be coming soon. I really appreciate all you all's support on my last video, and I hope you guys have a great day.